Windbreaker Season 2, Episode 4 began with a focus on Haruka Sakura's class in school, where he still hadn't shown up for the day despite it being lunchtime. Nire then called Sakura, who answered hung up immediately as Nire said he sounded sick. After school, Nire and Hayato Suo brought Sakura supplies. After realizing how rundown Sakura's apartment building was, they commented on how it also seemed like a place for single residents. Suo opened the door to Sakura's apartment without knocking, but found it to be quite empty and dirty inside. As Suo joked about Sakura possibly being dead, he barged out from another room yelling about the noise they were making, causing him to weakly stumble against the wall. Suo commented on Sakura having it rough before ushering him back into his bed. This led them to realize Sakura lived alone, offering to get him medicine or food if he needed it. Sakura then said he wasn't hungry, which caused Suo to worry. Nire wondered what caused Sakura to live like this, before handing him the supplies which the others got for him. He also asked Sakura to rely on them more, especially since he lived on his own. Sakura responded by saying it wasn't a big deal, and that he has always been on his own. Nire tried to object to this, but Suo said they should leave for the day. After leaving, he argued with Suo, who said he felt Sakura truly has been alone his whole life. He likewise argued that Sakura didn't know how to take help from friends because he still didn't fully understand them and was still getting used to having them. Suo instead suggested checking in on him again tomorrow if he still wasn't back in school. Nire countered that while he understood, he wanted to show Sakura that his support system was there. Also, Nire added that he wanted to help Salura even if it was just a little bit as the two were approached by Kotoha Tachibana. Focus then returned to Sakura, who saw that the supplies he was given had notes from his friends inside. This shocked and bothered Sakura, who began to say he was always fine doing things by himself in the past. He then remembered Hajime Umemiya's words to him about why his body didn't move. He rejected the idea that caring for his friends was why, but was also unable to come to a different conclusion. Tachibana then entered his apartment to bring him food from her restaurant, as well as other supplies. She spoke with Sakura about his living alone and not having much in the apartment. She then teased him about his struggles with grasping friendship, saying he simply didn't understand it. Then saw him add that he didn't want to be unable to control his body due to his feelings for his friends. Tachibana suggested finding a way around it, such as delegating people who can act on his behalf. However, he rejected this, saying it was a personal issue. To prove her point, she took away his food and explained how he wouldn't be able to make the meal she brought him. Likewise, Nair, Suo, and the others acted on his behalf to get him medicine, water, and food. She added that others doing these things for him allowed him to do other things simultaneously. She acknowledged that asking for help was scary as focus shifted to the next morning. At school, Sakura visited Kaji to ask for advice when the other second years saw Sakura and sang his praises. Then the two head to the roof, where Sakura asked Kaji how he's able to rely on others so much and why he can't. He answered that he relied on others because he simply needs to. Sakura argued this was equivalent to admitting you're weak, but Kaji countered that it was simply being truthful about oneself. He furthered that Sakura was scared of being rejected by others. Sakura thought to himself that he had gotten over this, but realized he had started to care again since making his new friends. Kaji furthered that his friends already knew he was scared of rejection, equating his recent behavior to a cat or dog's behavior when afraid. Kaji added that since Sakura couldn't read others' minds, he should stop worrying about rejection. Kaji also said he understood how Sakura felt, which is why he could tell him to believe in his friends. Then revealed Umemiya and Tomahiragi were also present, applauding Kaji for his words. After punching Umemiya, who wasn't upset at all, Kaji ran off in fear. Umemiya then validated Kaji's words to Sakura, adding his own thoughts as well. He urged Sakura to trust in Kaji and his friends without worry. The episode ended by revealing Hiragi once had the same conversation with Kaji, who was working through the same issues as Sakura is. Episode 4 excitingly addresses Sakura's emotions early on in the season, all but concluding this portion of his character arc. Likewise, it opens the door for the rest of the season to focus on Bofurin's next opponents. So guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.